as the dust starts to settle in and people become more accustomed to the new stat boost for 1.7 and playing with the new dinosaurs, I hope you guys are taking this opportunity to at least experiment and test out the new figures. And kind of, I'm gonna go back to what I've said before, and that's the problem with introducing new figures is getting them to team level. Now, if you are in the early stages of the game, getting it to team level is not that big of a deal. You know, a few fuses and you're probably good to go. But when you're playing with in-game dinosaurs and you have level 20, like not even me, like level 27s, 28s, 29s, like it's extremely difficult to be able to get something new, no matter how good it is, up to that level, especially when you're talking about uniques, which require 2 level 20s and then that initial 250 just to unlock. It is definitely a lot of work. And so when you have the opportunity for these different like tournaments and stuff that we have on the weekends now, I hope you guys take the opportunities to throw in some of these new dinosaurs, things that, and they're not even all dinosaurs, I know, but throw in some of these new figures into your strike team and at least get them some use. See if you like them, see if they're any good, see if it's worth you trying to come up with enough DNA so that it can find a place on your strike team. And if you ever actually get it up to team level, well, who knows? That's kind of the $1,000,000 question, I guess, especially given the fact that it is not easy, you know. So it takes months really for the average person. I know there are some people who have the uniques the day they come out, but that's not normal. That's not what the average player has. So I don't really think in those terms. I definitely don't have anything that high the day it comes out. Even when I know it's going to come out a few weeks in advance, I'm still not able to save up enough resources for that. So what I'm going to do today is I have one more that I'm able to unlock. This isn't the last of the new 1.7 figures, but it's the last one I'm able to unlock. The one gray thing there, that is Smilodon. Never did find one on Monday. And there's a couple of these 2 uniques next to Smilodon. Those are new with 1.7 and just not there yet. So I'm going to unlock another figure that I cannot pronounce, Brontotherium. Here's good news for you guys. For everybody who gets so frustrated with the way I pronounce everything wrong, and I don't blame you, because it's frustrating for me not to know how to say these creatures' names. But I've reached out to Gabe. If you don't remember, Gabe is at the Alf Museum of Paleontology close by. Really good guy. I sent him an email and said, hey, mammals are in the game, and I know nothing about mammals other than I'm a mammal. And I know they feed they give live birth and they feed their babies milk. I think those are mammals. But I reached out to him and we are working together so that he can drop some knowledge on you guys next week, hopefully. And then you guys will be totally up to speed on all these new figures. But for now, I'm going to do my, gosh, what is it? DPG. But I forgot what DPG stands for in the game. Shame on me. Dino Protection Group, I guess is what it is. So I'm going to do my duty and create this one. 14, this is level 1 because it is just a comment. So 1417 on the health, 295 on the attack, 109 on the speed. That 108, 109 is a pretty important tier when we're talking about speed. Defensive stance, a priority cleanse shield, 50% shield for 1 turn. I think we've seen that one before. It is a new move. And then the definite rampage. Remove target's cloak, dodge, and shields. Deal 2 times damage bypassing armor. Delay 1, cooldown 1. I feel like we've seen these abilities before. And the thing with this is that I find interesting is the ability to remove cloak, dodge, and shields. When I'm trying to think if there are any other commons that are able to cloak, I guess dodging. No, shields. Shields would be the big thing there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a team of new dinosaurs, new mammals actually, And I'm gonna take on this Scent Strike. It does recommend that you have a level 6 through 10. I'm not going to really abide by those rules. So let me put the other team of just new figures. Let me see if I can take it down. And it really cannot get any more basic than what it is I'm about to do. I've got 4 figures here that are all fresh out of the pan. They are brand new creations, 1.7. I haven't put any levels into them. I'm going to attempt to take out a level 9, a level 10, and level 11. This is going to be really sad if I don't do this. In fact, I can lose 3 times, so I will try it. I wanted to make sure I had multiple losses here. So I'm going to line up all of these bad boys, and we'll just see what happens. Kind of a decent team that you're going up against, and the reason why I'm doing it this way is not for the advanced level people, but people who are just picking up on the game. I want to see if you can beat these when you're just starting out your game. I remember when I first started with these strike towers, I was given a brand new account. I had bare minimum for dinosaurs, and I struggled. I thought these towers were rather difficult. I'm going to start off with the Bronto. Kind of a rhinoceros looking, maybe something from Star Wars looking. I only have 1 move. God, I thought that was a B. I only have 1 move, so I'm going to do the move that I have. I'm going to get hit with Thagomizer, but I have a shield up. So I'm going to lose the speed advantage here. I'm just going to go ahead and do the only attack that I have. And get hit with Superiority Strike, which is going to do quite a bit of damage. But let me see what kind of damage I do on the return. Really cool animations. Ugh. Not quite 600. I don't know that I'm even going to get 2 attacks off here. Because I'm going to survive this. But yeah, I'm not going to survive another attack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap in my Terror Bird and swap in Dodge. I really could use a Dodge right here. I'm not going to lie. And I got the Dodge. So this Terror Bird has no attack on turn 1, right? Am I remembering this correctly? Sidestep with the really cool animation. Kind of a do-si-do. Now you see me, now you don't. Now I'm faster. Ooh, and I got absolutely hammered, and now I'm no longer faster. Which I think means that I need my only option here, and this is not going well. Like, I'm struggling mightily to take out this level 11. My only chance here is to dodge. If I don't dodge, it's not good. That wasn't good at all. I think really my only chance to win here is going to be the Marsupial Lion, which I think is really good. I'm going to go with the dodge here. So far, dodge has not played... It's not done well for me. But the increased critical chance is always nice. And I did get the dodge. So I think now my best bet... Oh, only 90. So I think now my best bet is I've got to do some damage here. Like, I can't... Another 90. Back-to-back crits, and I've done 180 total damage. Scratch that. We drop a cool 1625 down on that crit. I don't know how I'm going to knock out 2 more figures. I'm just being totally honest here. It's going to rely heavily on dodging. Sneaking up on you. I'm going to yell at you, and then I'm going to hope I dodge this pounce that's coming at me here. But only 57 on the attack back, which is kind of weird because, let's see, okay, so I can survive this as long as it doesn't crit. Another 57. I like how he gives a little head bob. That was interesting. I did a crit, but I only did 320 damage compared to the 16 that I did last time when I did the crit. I have to dodge again. That's all that this amounts 2, no. Maybe, it is entirely possible that maybe fresh out of the box figures are not the way to go. Man, I can't even, what's this gonna do? Okay, well he doesn't have pounce, so I'm gonna have to take that, and there's no way. Like, there's just no way that I'm gonna survive this. No way. I'm gonna have to go to the well and pick out, what is this? I think I should save my rampage. Ooh. Is there any way that with a total of probably less than 600 total HP, I survive? No, there's no way. I mean, I can't. No way. It's gonna be the end of that. So there you go. Like I said, if you are newer to the game, these towers are easy, but you do actually have to put in some work on your creatures. You can't go freshly created, at least with commons and rares. I'm gonna try to go with a freshly created epic added to the team. And then I'm gonna take this on once more. Let me modify this. I think that you, not really worth having on the team. And then that's gonna leave me with my Purataurus, which Purataurus could probably take out this entire thing all by itself, but we're not gonna go that route. But I really feel like this now should be relatively easy, and I think even starting off in the game, chances are you probably are pretty close to having an epic, and if not, you can take some of your rares and just drop some levels into them. I just personally don't want to allocate, I don't have a whole lot of coins, but I don't want to allocate any coins to figures that I don't see myself really using anytime in the near future, other than like the tournaments that I mentioned before, where they're all level 26. No dodge there. Now, why do I feel like I have to do priority dodge, 50% one turn, cleanse self, increase critical chance for one turn. What is his superiority strike? Ooh. I don't think I can even get an attack. I'm gonna have to find a turn where I'm not slower. I'm just gonna end up whittling this thing down with the counterattack, because Stegosaurus's only moves are to slow me down, and the only way I can get an attack off without being hit is to go first. So off to a bad start again already. Let me throw my Terror Bird, level 1 Terror Bird at that. And if not, we're gonna have to go with Purataurus. Am I gonna run into the same situation here though, where I'm always slower? Or always getting hit? It's not good. So Stegosaurus is creating a lot of problem here. Yeah, that might be losing again. I think Purataurus should. Well, I'm not even faster. Instant distraction. I don't know. I'm gonna have to rely on the counterattack here. Superiority strike. That didn't work. I'm just absolutely getting schooled right now. Two times damage, which isn't even 1,000. I put way too much stock in Purataurus' ability to do significant amounts of damage. It's probably gonna get knocked out here by Velociraptor. except I can go instant distract, which is going to save me on turn 1 here. 5. Yeah. I'm not going to be able to knock this out either. I'll survive here. I should get the knockout. 569, maybe not. No knockout there either. Which means I'm dead to rights. I've got nothing. Good thing I get to lose 3 times. I'm actually surprised. I remembered Per Taurus being better than this. So the fact that Per Taurus really did not do just a whole lot, I'm actually shocked about. And 108 speed, again, I'm stuck up less than 500 total HP this time against this madman of a Apatosaurus that just has all kinds of HP. So I tried twice. What are you gonna do, you know? So on this next one, I'm just going to obliterate it because I do actually want the Ascent capsule. I don't want to spend 200 hard cash to get it. So, man. All right, there you go. That was 3 dinosaurs fresh out of the box, nothing added to them, and they could not take down this tower. So keep that in mind. If you are new to the game, you're that's how I remember these towers being, honestly. When I first started messing with those in the beta, is they were extremely difficult. And I know I say, yeah, they're not hard, they're rather easy, but as you move away from that and you have stronger dinosaurs, you forget that no, they're really not that easy for the newer people in the game. I would suggest you find your best figures. And if this doesn't apply to you, then obviously don't worry about it. But for the people that are just starting out, and I know new people are joining the game all the time, for the people that are just starting out, keep that in mind. Don't get discouraged. Know that as you start leveling up your figures, they're not going to be level 6s and a rare level 11. You know, if you have a team of 9s, 10s, and 11s, then you're probably going to be okay in this tower. It just so happens that a brand new level 11 mixed with other figures that are doing little to no damage at all, like, they're not helping you, because you're going to need to use teamwork, and you're going to need to, if you lose a figure, you're going to need to be able to have it at least whittle down the opposition a little bit before you get taken out, in which case then you're probably okay. And this is the other new figure that we have not seen yet, and as you can see, I've leveled this one up pretty significantly over where it started. It started at level 16. I put 5 levels into it. I'm looking for a couple more Spinos to get it up to level 22. I will just keep leveling that up. I like it. I know a lot of people are saving it and going for the unique, which I think is also good. But one thing that I've found during my short time here with 1.7 is I really like the combination of having a viable bleed dinosaur and counterattacks that you can swap out into. It ends up being a nice little like synergy going on there. It's been a long time since I've had an epic incubator or epic sync capsule, so fingers crossed here. And no, another rare scent, and I think that makes 2 rare scents, so I've got to go burn one somewhere. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. It was more of a beginner's guide type to battling these towers, but keep that in mind that there are new people joining all the time, and if you have higher figures, you know how easy those are. If you have lower figures, it helps to see that you're not alone, that if you are struggling with that, there is a specific reason why, and that you just need to level up your figures a little bit. And through time, through hunting, you will eventually get there. That's all I've got for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So until next time.